He got it! No one ever gets that name. Okay, we're just gonna be real here. I don't have backup dancers. There's no fat beats. It's just this. So, adjust your expectations. This is weird. I'm like really high. I'm really far from everybody. Although you're looking. I'm used to doing bars where nobody's paying any attention. So yeah, my name is Roy. People always ask me what that name is short for. What would that be short for, exactly? Roy Burt? Hemorrhoid? Yeah, that's right, yeah, that's exactly it. It's an old German name. No, come on, it's short for Roy G. Biv, which is, you know, fun foreshadowing, because I grew up to kiss boys. My pronouns are he. That's a tickling joke. Glad someone got it. What the hell else do I want to talk to you guys about? I have to be family friendly with this. And let me tell you, there are major news networks that say I'm not family friendly just existing. So bear with me here. There will be no cursing. I'm what they call a platinum star gay. Anybody know what that is? That's right. I have never come into contact with the lower regions of the ladies. Also, that's how I refer to them. Every once in a while, someone likes to be like, well, technically, you were born, which, yes, well done. But I was C-section. Yeah, I saw the exit and I was like, no, come in and get me, because we're not touching that. And that is a policy I hold to. Goodness, it is hot as hell up here. You know, growing up as a little queer boy, I kind of feel like I was the victim of a bait and switch. Like, as little kids, boys are all on the same page, you know, girls are gross. But then one day, no meeting, no warning, suddenly girls are the coolest thing since I'll show you mine if you show me yours. It's a bummer. Goodness, I'm really glad that train is gone. I thought that'll be my luck. There'll be a 3-mile long train coming by while I'm trying to throw jokes at you folks. You know, I was the only homosexual in a Catholic family growing up, which is insane. It's really weird. But I've been with the same guy for 10 years, and thanks. Shucks. I know my family's not here. So I still have family that will introduce him as my friend, or my grandmother calls him my traveling companion, which I think is 40s code for gay. She's 97, so. And it's not just family that doesn't know how to interact with gay folks. Years ago when I got in a car accident in the middle of winter, the EMT was checking me out, asking questions to make sure, you know, I didn't injure my brain, asking me like, what day is it, what year is it, who's the head coach of Penn State? I don't know. And he looks up from his form like, you don't know? I was like, okay, well, let's flip the table here. Which Golden Girl was in Wicked on Broadway? Now we both feel like idiots, don't we? It was Rue McClanahan, by the way. She was in Wicked. Yeah? Nobody? No Wicked people? Good Lord. Okay, thank you. Okay. So, I'm an aging homosexual, which is really not an option for us. It's, you know, I'm not going to tell you how old, but I'll give you a hint. My first boys I found on MySpace. Yeah, MySpace. No one even knows what that is. It's tough. But my first date was in Florida, back when we were still allowed to go to that state. I was down there working, doing an internship at Walt Disney World, which, let me tell you, if you're gonna try out being gay, Disney World is the place to do it. There are fairies everywhere. Pixie joke. The first date, we're on his futon in the garage watching the Golden Girls, which really romantic, really special moment I hold on to. He leaned in to kiss me. I blacked out. I have no idea what happened after that. He didn't slip me anything. It was just horrible anxiety that this was finally happening to me. God, it is so hot. How are we doing, Pride? I'm just standing out there in the heat, and you're all looking at me while I'm checking my enemies list. So I used to be oh, Jesus Christ. Here it comes. Okay. I used to be the bleach blonde hot mess in the middle of the dance floor. We hear you! Shut up! I used to be the hot mess in the middle of the dance floor. But nowadays, I hate trains. Now I'm the person that sees a DJ setting up and I'm like, oh shit, I could be home by 9. That's fine. It's not fun, but it's just the way it is. I had a girlfriend in high school, believe it or not. And I know what you're thinking. If you knew you liked boys, why would you have a girlfriend? Well, because she asked. I didn't want to be rude. But also, she was on the shot put team, so I was kind of scared to say no. She was like the She-Hulk, but beefier. And about 6 months into it, I finally broke up with the girl. And her best friend was so worried about me. She really wanted to comfort me. So she invited herself over, and her idea of comforting me was trying to make out with me. Which, I never even made out with the girlfriend I was with. So I wasn't about to make out with this chick. But I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I just had to be like, you know what, I'm just so upset over the situation. Can we just go back to watching Lion King 1.5? That'd be nice. Thank you. Do I have any 90s nerds out there? I see an X on your chest. The X-Men are back, baby. So glad we don't have to pretend to care about the Avengers anymore. The Guardians of the what? Nobody cares. Growing up, I identified with the X-Men because I knew something was different about me. I didn't know what. I really hoped it was superpowers. So I used to ask God every night. I was a good little Catholic. I would ask God for superpowers. And because Jesus had superpowers, walking on water, extra lives, Franzia vision, like he had it all. So it's no big deal for me to have something. But I used to try and force them out of myself. So at the dinner table, I'd be focusing on something so hard, trying to move it with my mind, that my parents put me on a fiber supplement. I try to walk through walls, so they got me glasses. Luckily, I drew the line at flying because they probably would have put me away in the rubber room. But it wasn't until I started dating that I finally realized what my superpowers really were. I don't have a gag reflex. So you may call me Fabnito, the master of Fabnetism. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy Pride. Come and see me at the Arcade Theater at the end of the month. We're going to have a whole big queer showcase. Thanks, everybody.
Yes. Y'all make some noise for Roy. Make some noise for Roy, y'all.